Hey, what's up? So I was just checking out the China Joy Game Show Steam page just to see what kind of games were on there. Sometimes I browse stuff, so I felt like just sharing the ones that stood out to me. I've got a lot saved that I'm sharing with you here, but there was a lot more games on the list. So I will link to the page directly so you can check it out if you want, if you're curious. These were games that I thought looked cool. I think every one of these that I'm sharing right now I added to my wish list. Um, Most of them are like action RPGs or hack and slash. I just thought this looked cool. I remember I checked out each trailer for each of these and then just was like, all right, we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is called A Whisper of Fall Jinue. I don't know how to pronounce that. But that looked cool to me. Then we have Sword Sage Awakening. Looks neat. It's another action like hack and slash type of thing. Duh, duh, duh. Oh, you know what? I forgot. One sec. I didn't check how the screen. Okay, the screen looks fine. I hadn't zoomed in and checked how it looks on the preview or whatever. Oh, there's not a lot of screenshots for that. All right, let's see what else we got. The Last Soldier of the Ming Dynasty. This one's already out and it's cheap. I believe it had mixed reviews, like some negative ones recently or something. It looks okay. Like it looks all right. It looks a little too Souls-like for me, but it's not tagged as such. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's just an action RPG. It reminds me a little bit of like Dynasty Warriors and stuff. But I like indie games, and it looks like a cool, fun action hack and slasher kind of a thing. So I threw that on my wish list just in case I get in the mood to check it out at some point. But yeah, that one's 15 bucks. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, you can tell too by looking at it that it's more indie than the other ones, you know. Last Soldier Ming Dynasty. I forgot about this. Now this Beast of Reincarnation looks incredible to me. I remember when I first saw the trailer, like starting and stuff. I was watching it, and then as soon as it got into Souls-like mode, I was like, no, you ruined it. I'm so sick and tired of all these action RPGs turning into Souls-like games. I miss just regular action RPG games. Um, so I had originally, when I first saw this game, like probably a few months ago or whatever, I'd originally followed them and wishlisted it, and then I noticed, oh, it's Souls-like, and I removed it. But I saw it again as a reminder on this new, the China Joy Game Show thing. And I was like, you know what? I'll add it to my wish list just in case I get in the mood to play it at some point. It does sound a little different than Souls-like. I'm going to check out more gameplay after its launch and all that kind of stuff. They call it a fusion of real-time and turn-based combat, and I don't think I knew that before or wasn't paying a lot of attention. But anyways, this actually comes out in a couple days. I was like, oh crap, wow, it comes out really soon. But yeah, I like the setting and everything. It looks incredible. I just Souls like I'm like Souls like, man. This just looked interesting. It's a music rhythm game. The trailers have way too much cinematic. The artwork is beautiful. I like the music a lot, but this is the gameplay. It's one of those like rhythm, match the thing. So the gameplay itself doesn't actually look that good. I do like the interface. It's pretty. It's flashy. It's got some nice colors going on. But it didn't look great as far as like regular gameplay. I was like, all right, but I do like music rhythm games and stuff, and the artwork and stuff is really cool. So I just was like, this looks neat. I might check that out sometime. That's already out. And then Rebel Engine, I'm going to be playing the demo soon. I have it installed. I haven't played it yet. Like first person shooter roguelike, I think. Is it roguelike? They call it a freaking spectacle fighter, which I thought was interesting. Also tagged for difficult. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I have not tried it yet, but it looked fun. Like it looked like a fun action shooter game. So might not like it, but I'm definitely gonna try the demo out. Probably after making this video or soon or whatever. Oh yeah, Waifu Tactical Force. I can't. I think this is supposed to be free to play, but I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But it reminds me of something like Overwatch or many other like S4. I think it was called S4. There was another anime game. It came out like maybe a year ago, maybe a little less than a year ago that I really liked. Stranova, actually. Stranova was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. I played a little bit. I played like an hour maybe. Stranova. I liked it. I didn't get hardcore. I'm just not into multiplayer shooter games anymore, really. And I haven't been for a while. I like Overwatch. I like Marvel Rivals a lot. I thought Marvel Rivals was pretty cool. But yeah, so this looks neat, and I don't actually know if it's going to be free to play. I think I might have seen it tagged or such or something. I'm not sure. But look, it looks cool. I like the artistic style. I like anime. I'm an anime fan, so or casually an anime fan. I was really an anime when I was a teenager, and I still enjoy anime. I still like cartoons and stuff. Anyways, that looks cool, and I like the name of it. I thought the name was funny. What the frack? Waifu Tactical Force. I could just say fuck, whatever, man. But I thought the title was funny. But no, it looks cool. I like the style of it. Oh, this was interesting to me. This was just part of the page, the China Enjoy Game Show, but it's old. Came out in 2020. Has mixed recent reviews, but overall mostly positive. Out of almost 7,000. It's a 15 versus 15 player medieval siege battle thing or whatever. So I added it to my library just in case I get in the mood. I don't expect to. Could be something like For Honor. I liked For Honor. I played a little bit of For Honor when it first came out. I think I was subscribed to Uplay or Ubisoft or whatever thingy. I don't remember. I might have just played the beta of For Honor before it came out. Yeah, I think I played the beta and thought it was cool. I like these games, but I just don't like them enough to continuously play them. But they're cool. So, anyways, this is free to play, and it's older. I just thought it was interesting looking, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." Reminded me of those newer games, medieval games, whatever. But yeah, so I have no idea what it's actually like, what it plays like. I thought it looked cool, and it's free to play, so might as well try it, right? If I like, that's how I am with free to play games. If it's free to play and I think it looks cool, like I'll at least try it. Like I liked Infinite Nikki, man. I liked it a lot. I thought it was cool. I really liked Wuthering Waves. I really liked oh, there's a new one. I can't remember. Anyways, Axoon is a roguelike game. Is roguelike or roguelite? I forget. Let me see. Roguelike. Roguelike is usually harder than roguelites. Anyways, this looked freaking. This is out of all the ones I looked at so far, this is my favorite. Mostly because I just like the top-down kind of games, and I really like the flashy style to it. It looks really cool. It looks like a lot of fun. And then Guns and Dragons is a first-person shooter co-op game. Not really super into co-op. Kind of throws me off a little bit because I do enjoy them, but because they focus on co-op game mechanics, they're usually not as fun solo. It depends. They can be fun solo, but they're always when they're designed for co-op, they're always more fun co-op, right? That makes sense. I didn't realize they have those enemy treasure chests. Oh, mimics, right? Mimics. I freaking love mimics, man. Mimics are fun. They make me laugh. I remember Breath of Fire used to piss me off all the time. The original Breath of Fire, man. Freaking mimics, bastards. Anyways, this just looks neat. Like it doesn't look amazing or anything. I thought it looked cool, so I threw them on my wish list for the heck of it. And then I don't know the title of this because it's not in English, but it looks beautiful in the screenshots. Anyways, the gameplay has the interface is just covered in freaking crap, man. None of it's in freaking English. It does have English subtitles or an interface, not in the trailer, but it says it's supported. But it looks cool, whatever this is. I forgot. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description of the video because I didn't realize it wasn't in English. Oh, and this is already out for $20. When did this come out? A couple years ago. It looks neat. This looks cool. On the Nova Era Atom, this is it made me immediately thought of something like Everspace 2, Chorus, and other like space sim arcadey action games. It looks freaking cool. This looks cool, and I do plan to play the demo. It does have a demo, which is cool. The music in the trailer is excellent, and I was like, damn, that's some cool ass music in the trailer there. I didn't realize it was the title as an MMORPG. That's cool. We'll see how that goes. The demo is 70 freaking gigabytes. So right now I don't have enough space. I'm gonna make some space later. And I've been playing just different stuff. A lot of demos lately. Most of them have been small though, like under 10 gigs and stuff. 70 gig demo, man. I hate when demos are that big. It's rare, but it happens. Like when a demo is huge, it's just like, what the hell? But when I saw like the way it looks, like this looks like a AAA game. Like it looks like it in the trailer, in the screenshots. Like this looks like heavily visually, like whatever. So I was like, I knew the demo was gonna be big. I was like, damn it, man. I didn't know it was gonna be that big, but I was expecting probably 30 to 50 gigs. Songs of Life. This is labeled as a board game, tabletop game. Looks kind of like a trading card game, but like I guess more focused on the tabletop type of thing. I don't know. It just looked interesting, so I threw that on my wish list just to keep it on my radar, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Just looked interesting to me. Songs of Life, and then Sanctum Whispers of King Chang. Not out yet. I threw it a follow, not on my wish list yet. Looks cool. Just another one that looks cool. I don't remember like. Oh, that's right. It has a playtest. I forgot there's another one too that had a playtest too, and I don't remember which one it is. But so that's cool. It has a playtest that you can request to join. Let's see. Oh yeah, Valor Mortis reminds me of the first game that I showed on here. It's a Souls like. It's a first person shooter Souls like. Looks freaking incredible. This was the same thing for me. Like I was watching the trailer the first time. Like it was first trailer that came out. I was watching it, and then the second I saw it was a Souls like, I was like, no. Why do you gotta ruin it? You know? Have you noticed this about the health bars and Souls likes? Why do all these games have such crappy looking health bars and stamina bars? Look at that. That interface is ugly, man. That is ugly, dude. That is a really ugly interface. And they all do it. Why don't these people make their own interfaces? Why don't they update it? Why don't they add some artistic like style to it? Like it's disgusting, man. It's so Outriders was the same way. And I like Outriders. Outriders is a cool game. Same thing though. And I always disable the interface, especially when they have health bars like that, especially when their health bars are so freaking ugly. It's one of the first things I was thinking, like I hope to hell they can let me disable my health bars. Reminds me of Diablo 4 actually. Like they have the option to disable health bars, but they still show health bars anyways. Pisses me off so much. But yeah, anyways, this one has a demo. I did just download that one. I haven't played it yet. It looks incredible though. The game looks really incredible to me, other than the fact that it's a Souls-like. So I'm gonna play the demo and see what I think about it. I had played a Souls-like kind of game. Oh, Onimusha, the new Onimusha. I have a video for that. I really liked the demo a lot until I got to the boss, and then I freaking Alt F4'd it, dude. I was like, nope, I'm out. This is just dumb. But yeah, it's the Souls-like. It's not specifically the difficulty; it's the style of them. They're whatever. I don't want to get into that. But anyways, so this has a demo, so that's cool. And then okay, so the main reason that I even went to this page, this China Joy game show, the main reason that I'm planning to make a video for was this game, Anomalith, if I'm pronouncing that right. This demo I played earlier this morning before I went to work, and I loved it. I loved it. It could of course use improvements. Like I would like to see melee combat have a little bit more fluidity. Basically, it seems like it's a focus on gunplay while also allowing you to melee, right? So the melee attacks are like singular. You do one really powerful melee attack, basically one shots enemies. So you don't just like, well, it doesn't one shot like the mini bosses and the bosses and stuff, but so basically you just have your one slash attack and it's your strong attack compared to your like bullets and stuff, right? But because there are some enemies that take more damage, and because you use energy to use your melee attack, I would like to see it have fluid like combo kind of. It doesn't have to be like massive combos, but at least some fluid like melee control until you run out of energy, which is like 3 melee swings. You don't have any energy, you have to get it back. It's cool though. I really like this demo a lot. I thought it was freaking awesome. It's definitely a must buy for me. I completed it. It took like several tries on the final boss, mostly because I got to him with low health, and when you have low health, the mechanic in the game is that you regen your energy faster, and I liked that. I thought that was cool because I could melee more often. The other thing that's cool about the energy that you use for your melee attacks is that every bullet fills your energy. Every shot that hits an enemy refills your energy a little bit. But yeah, when you're low health, it regens fairly fast. So it took me several tries to get to the boss because I kept like making myself be lower health and stuff just so I could do that. That was a pretty cool boss fight though. Yeah, cool demo, and I look forward to this game. It's freaking cool. So, like the interface, the menu system is keyboard only. You can't use the mouse to like select the different menu system stuff. But when you play the game, it is regular mouse and keyboard third person shooter controls and stuff. The photo mode's freaking awesome, man. This is a really cool game. But anyways, that was I was looking at like the forums, just checking out the forums of their community hub and all that, and then I noticed I saw the I'd seen it, but I hadn't really paid attention to the China game show thing. And then I was looking at it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go check that out and see what games are in there. And that's what all the games that I just showed. I was just browsing that. But this was the main reason I visited that page in the first place. This demo was freaking awesome. Anyways, I will talk to you later. Bye bye.